and they can take care of most of these things on their own without having to have me take care of scheduling maintenance every now and again. It seems as though my employees have learned how to hover to increase work efficiency. So, yeah. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode of Little Big Workshop with me, Spacefish, and welcome to our now nearly fully maxed out factory. Now, you all know we have got a lot of space here that we haven't really bought yet or done anything with, but I'm kind of positive at this point that we probably will never end up doing that, because I feel that our factory is kind of really maxed out as good as we can. Kind of wondering what this is right now. I want to check that out in a second, but well, we left off in the last episode having taken care of a lot of things. You know, this assembly line of ours here is nicely maxed and crazy and ginormous. Then we also got some fancy new machinery for all our plastics production, which we should actually be able to get rid of these here very soon, or even now. I'm not quite sure, I'll have to say. I don't think there's anything in the operation queue there anymore, so we'll probably get rid of this machinery and maybe actually get like one more of these, and well, then be kind of happy with our plastic production if run. And well, then we've got this assembly line right here, which is very much empty, which is very much also intentional, because of course we kind of let this all run empty so we can replace these assembly tables with more modern ones. Now, where are all our workers at? Like, it seems very unpopulated in terms of workers right now for what we're usually doing. Maybe it's just because they're helping out in other parts. Like, everyone still seems to be around, which is certainly a good thing. Also, with all these changes, with like these assembly tables being a bit smaller, I think we'll have to promote some more of our workers to assembly workers today. And I should probably honestly hire a bit more in general, just to make sure that we've got enough for all the other things that we're doing. But we'll maybe look into that in a second. For the start, though, let's see how many assembly tables we have in here. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which was 13 before. So probably going to be the same out here, but we've certainly got 28 assembly tables now, and I'm pretty sure we've got less than 28 assembly workers, which is indeed the case. So we will start by promoting 2 people, then we'll just see how many extra tables we're able to squeeze in right there. So let me grab him and her, and that will be 2 new assembly workers for us. Probably going to be another 2 then, but we'll see that as we go. And I think I'll just hire 2 operators so they can already start getting some experience too. Also, we've got these people out here, which are haulers, which we wanted to actually specialize in maintenance. So we're going to do that just to ensure that all our things are nicely maintained and taken care of, that nothing is hopefully going to explode on us ever again, and they can take care of most of these things on their own without having to have me take care of scheduling maintenance every now and again. It seems as though my employees have learned how to hover to increase work efficiency. So, yeah, that seems legit. Beautiful. We've got 2 hovering employees now. I'm pretty sure that's just the guys that I newly hired, but they did not drop in as mannequins this time around. Oh, they just... Interesting, they spawn in as actual workers, then they change to mannequins while falling, and then they change to workers again, which is interesting. I don't know why they would do that, but, well, there's our 2 new workers that were just like hovering about the place a bit, and we will take care now of pulling down all this, because we should not have a single operation left in queue here, and indeed we do not. So let me just go around here, sell all these things real quick, which will take us a quick second, of course, and then we'll go and buy our new assembly tables, which will also cost us quite a bit of money, to be honest. I mean, we're at 213k right now, and I'm pretty sure that's going to drop us a whole lot lower in terms of money, so we will need to get more projects going. We've got 3 at the moment. I want to get us up to like 6 to 7 again, so we will have to find a good bunch of new products that we can take care of. But first things first, let's get rid of all these things so I can just quickly do that stuff here. And once we've got all the new assembly tables ordered and everything nicely sorted, we will instantly go and get some more projects underway to hopefully make ever more money. And then we, of course, will also focus on the barrel bot thing sometime soon. Why people just keep picking up and dropping things, I don't know, especially when the flippin' truck is already there, but it'll go eventually, right? It'll go eventually. Let me just go and pause this now that things are out of the way so we can just do these things here all at once. We will go and place advanced assemblers all along the outside here, of course, which will get us up another 6 advanced assemblers right there. Then we will go do the same thing on the other side. Now, does this thing require more space than the other assembly tables doesn't do in terms of like horizontal expansion? Oh, okay. So that door's kind of in an awkward place now, to be honest, because we're losing space down there, which I don't really like. Let's see how many this gets us to for a start. If we get to 15 here as well that way, I'm just going to accept it the way it is. Otherwise, I may actually end up moving that door a bit. So that is 10 then. Now, I don't think these 2 spots would give us enough space. I think that doesn't matter, to be honest. So that's 10. I don't think we can stash another 5 up in here. We'll see. We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. I can probably squeeze in a 4th one right there, but not a 5th one, which is kind of slightly annoying to me. But like, we cannot stash one in right here. Even if we move the door, it won't give us enough space, to be honest. We can and we will kind of move this out of the way. I guess we'll just have 14. It's fine. Not everything needs to be the same number, even though my OCD, of course, kind of likes me to tell me that that has to be that way. But no, I'm sure we can work with this as well. So we'll just kind of move things aside here a little bit, just like this. Beautiful. And then we can just squeeze in another table right there, and that will be fine. So let me get things moved first before I order the rest of the stuff, because I don't want to get employees stuck somewhere again, which we all know that's eventually going to happen, right? So please do that. Assemble that. Thank you very much. Then we're going to order. Oh, wow. 104,000 bucks. I should have actually ordered after placing the last table, shouldn't I? So let's take care of that after the fact then, shall we? And order, and that is all the machinery. Now we're down to 116,000, which, you know, a while ago would have seemed like a lot of money to us, but now that we've got this many employees that we actually need to pay, feels a bit low for comfort, to be honest. So we'll need to get some projects underway quickly to hopefully compensate for that, and those projects are of course going to kind of require materials as well, which means a bit of upfront payments for that too. So we certainly want to take care of that. Now that is all being taken care of. Then other than that, I don't really think... Oh, we can move this here real quick actually to make it more like we intend it to use it. So we all just place it like that, like we do right here, to hopefully give employees an opportunity to kind of traverse the space a bit quicker. And that is the whole rework of this assembly station thing done. Now, we will go and promote one more worker then, if we can. And that's going to get us to 29. We could honestly probably just promote 2, because somebody's always going to be on break. So that's going to be 30 assembly specialists. Should hopefully more or less cover all our needs in terms of that. And now we need more projects. So woodworking-wise, we are very, very well covered with work, I think. Even metalworking, I think everything's honestly pretty well covered with work. Maybe we just need to wait for things to backlog into the assembly stations a bit. Because right now, this is all very loaded with work, to be honest. Like, these things here, alright, we can get rid of those, right? We don't need them anymore, so those can go, and that'll also open up the space between these 2 shelves for us. And, well, then we don't need the billboard anymore either, so that can go too. And, yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't know, let's give this a quick minute, just have people, you know, saw away at some things, get, like, some jobs out of the way, and workers to fail to deliver parts to constructions is always not a message you want to hear. But with that said, the assembly line is now up and running pretty much, and I'm kind of questioning if I even still need 2 assembly lines at this point, to be honest, because they're so fast that it feels like even the one is kind of not got enough things to take care of to me, which is crazy. I didn't think I was ever going to say that, but like that change is actually quite massive for, you know, the speed of all that. Like, I mean, look at all the woodworking we've got going on right here. It is pretty darn insane. The only thing I would ever really like is some, you know, advanced gluing tables or something that will make that faster, but I don't think that's a thing, so we'll have to deal with that. Other than that, though, I don't know. Why are these so underused here? Feels a bit weird to me. We've got wheels here, wheels there, wheels there. Why is this working away so slowly? Like, why is nobody just picking up stuff, putting it in there, and working on it? Do we just have that? Like, let's answer the phone real quick. Oh wow, a lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. What? Jetpacks. All these layers are gonna require jetpacks. Lots of jetpacks. What in the world? No, I don't think we're gonna do that, but I mean, jetpacks are kind of cool, but I'm kind of worried about this at the moment, where it feels like there's jobs assigned to these workstations. There's materials right there. There's workers here. Why is nobody taking care of the jobs? See, that's something I'm not quite understanding at the moment. Like, there's these rubber wheels in the operation queue, but why is it not up here? And those that are up there, why is nobody there to take care of them? That is just weird. I mean, everything required for this is here, but nobody's taking care of it. It's just utterly confusing to me right now, to be honest. Like, do any of you understand this? Look at this. Now we've got rats and the frickin' time won't stop. Okay. Shooting rats again, eh? That's not going to be one fun experience, to be honest. At this point, I'm kind of, you know, done with all these special tasks. But yeah, I mean, like, it feels kind of weird to me, because sometimes there's just nobody working on this, and there's, like, assembly specialists working on the plastic stuff, which also doesn't make too much sense to me. Like, I've got some plastic workers, right? I've got 6 plastic specialists. And 5 machines. Maybe I gotta get a few more because some are always on break or something, but like, that's very, very weird to me, to be honest. Now, let's look at the wide draw market here for a second. You see demand is going to fall while the price is going to stay about the same, so I think we're going to deliver out a few of those wide draws. And I really kind of want to get some projects underway, but first things first, I guess I gotta get rid of all these friggin' rats right here. And, well, as you all know this, as well as me probably at this point, I'm just going to spare you the chore and take care of it myself, and I'll see you all after the cut. Alright, the rats are gone, and we got a bit of extra money for that, but let's take care of some more projects, I think. We'll just kind of have to see what we want to do, because there's still a lot of woodworking backlogged right here. You can see that everybody's kind of working away. Also, I'm really confused about this whole assembly thing, right? Because half the tables are not even being used for something. It feels like something is a bit wrong with the game to me, because, like, there's so... Can we turn this back, please? Thank you. There's, like, so many assembly opportunities with all the parts we seem to have here, but the game is not, like, actually scheduling these things to be assembled, which is kind of weird. Like, maybe not even scheduling it. They're scheduled, just nobody's taking care of it. Like with this, basically, right? We've got all this plastic work stuff, all the plastic right here, all the employees in the world, and nobody's doing it. Nobody is actually doing it, which is, I don't know what's wrong right here. Why is everybody in this factory just chilling? Like, what are you doing? Why are you just reading your newspaper when there's stuff everywhere? Like, this is the input zone for that. I'm just double checking everything here, but like, he only picked it up after that logistics worker moved to that shelf. Why? You've got this whole thing to pick from. Why don't you just take it out of there? And why are half my machines not being used? I'm so utterly confused about this right now. I feel we're losing out on so much efficiency due to stuff like that. I don't really understand it. Like, it feels like there must be something wrong, but what is wrong, I cannot tell you all. But with that said, let's just get some more products in the way. Let's not worry about it anymore, because, like, well, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense worrying anymore. So, I mean, the barrel bots are kind of like very short deadlines. We've got a lot of metalwork still going on. You know, I wouldn't care too much about woodworking, but metalwork is pretty crazy still. Now, woodworking... Oh, I know why no King Barbecues are being assembled, at least, because, like, the woodworking part of King Barbecues are kind of scheduled after the woodworking part of Wide Drawers here, which totally makes sense to me, and I think that's pretty legit. I'm just, like, very confused about the plastic works, to be honest. But with that said, you know, let's go and get ourselves onto the market, see what we can maybe make to get some more stuff taken care of and make some more money. Now, I mean, metalworking still very much feels like it's gonna take... Why is there... No, that's an assembly worker. Why are you doing the metalwork when there's like 15 bajillion metal specialists? Dude. Let's just slap the vending machine. I'm kind of confused about like the way the game allocates workers and stuff, and I don't know, something's not quite right here, I feel. But anyways, let's try and make some more money at least then. So, I mean, we're taking care of snowmobiles already, and well, the bots are really kind of also, I don't know, maybe we just schedule some more wide drawers, to be honest. Because like after the King Barbecues, my woodworking is going to run pretty empty again, I think, and well, we can maybe just take care of that, hopefully. So, let's go and use like this for half of the... No, actually just use that for the full assembly now. We're just going to go and switch that back and forth a bit as we go, basically. Yeah, execute for another 50 of those, and that's going to get worked on. Now, what are you all doing here? I don't understand. You know, I would like to get some more plastic stuff on the way, but like, can I even trust that that's going to work? Because like, it doesn't feel like it at the moment. Nobody's doing much of anything out there. And that's kind of a bit of a worrying thing to me. So, I think, like, the thing is, all this plastic stuff is not really developing quite nicely. Like, you know, the simple plastic stuff. So I'm kind of a bit worried about that. We could do a bit of plastic food. Just, I mean, that's all still linked even. This I probably have to relink, because I think back then we only had one painting table, so we'll have to redo that. But other than that, all this should very much still be linked. Why did it just say 12? Is this 12? No. Oh, that's certainly more than 12 as well. Oh. Oh! Okay, that's an issue. I don't have all the tables linked up there, apparently, which also probably partially explains why some of those are not used. We'll just schedule that, and maybe even move it up ahead of the snowmobile, basically. That should be the priority there. And then we will move over here and actually link the on-top tables that we apparently added after the fact and never linked. Oh, boy, that was some lag right there. So yeah, these tables have to be linked, and apparently the game doesn't really like me linking those because we're already at 12 tables, and it just goes crazy with that. So maybe, you know, part of this is kind of my own fault for just assuming that the game can cope with 15 tables and one billboard and actually assigning things properly. Could be. I don't know. I really don't know. But we're gonna keep time running like that then, and well, a whole lot more woodworking to take care of now. I think those employees will basically be busy for the end of time, or until the end of time, rather. But, well, that's all going to move along nicely. We're making some wide drawers, which should be making us money, and, well, hopefully somebody's also eventually going to take care of the metalworking and the plastic working, because at the moment it doesn't really feel like people want to do that very much. Do I have these all linked? I do. I don't get it. I mean, look at this. No, not going to work today, not going to work today, not going to work today, maybe tomorrow. We're just all going to wait, and we're going to wait a bit longer, and then we're eventually going to use it once, and then we're just going to wait for another 2 hours before we do anything else. Why? 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 Well, what is the matter with this? Can you not just do it? Can you not just work on it? I don't get that. I really don't. And we're losing a lot of money waiting for that, to be honest. So, it's kind of infuriating. Like, we haven't done a single piece of toy food yet either. And look at this. Like, why? This seems to be working so much slower than the old stuff even. Wait a second. Oh, the mood is good. I think we actually had some mood issues somewhere though, didn't we? Oh, here we do, definitely. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Oh, holy moly. We probably want to buy, like, get a trophy or something. Whew. That's not good. Just gonna get the Swikia one, I guess. Put that in there. And we actually need more. So, we're gonna go and get, like, a lounge table. Make everyone nice and happy. Order it like that. Now, is the mood's fine in here? So that can't be it. The mood is not fine up there either. So we need to fix that. We've got an arcade in there. Do we have a candy dispenser? We do. Just going to put a lounge table down there either if we may. Plunk that down right there. And that's going to make everyone happy in there. So it can't even be the mood. It cannot even be the mood. Like, I do not see a reason why this would be messed up like that. Everything is fine and taken care of. Why are you all not working properly? Like, even the speed zones are taken care of. Like, everything. I don't get it. I do not get it. Like, I never played around with priority, so I mean, that cannot be it. So, like, if anyone knows, please let me know down below. I'm really starting to struggle with this. Like, just doesn't make any sense, and like all the plastic work just feels like a money dump for me right now because nobody's working there. Like, I don't get it. Even this is working so much better. You know, the metal working is taken care of. Everything is being taken care of. But plastic works? No, I mean, we can't work, you know, we're just chilling. It's just like, oh, thumbs up, I don't have to work. Why? I'm really getting worried about that, if you can't tell. I'm kind of very, 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 very worried about that. But the white drawers, at least, are about to get finished. And that means that we will also start working on the King Barbecues, as you can see right there, which is also very, very nice. I'm just going to wait for the last white drawer here before we're going to sell it off too. And, well, then the King Barbecues are going to be in the queue. Then the more wide drawers are going to be in queue. Like, all this is working like a clockwork. All this is working like a clockwork. All this is working pretty fine, you know, not great, but I'm pretty happy with it. Like, it's alright. But, I mean, the friggin' plastic? I cannot tell you what is going wrong with the friggin' plastic works. Where's my last wide drawer now? What's wrong? What are we waiting for? That. Why is nobody doing it? All the parts are even there. Hello? Can somebody just work on this? Oh no, there's something missing. And where's that? Okay, seriously, this game is really making me anxious right now. Where's my last part? There's nothing outstanding anywhere in the factory for this thing. There we go. Thank you. Beautiful. Alright, let's deliver that and make 40k, which is basically kind of a bit of a loss compared to what we had before, but we made some King Barbecues in the same time, so I guess we're still making money. The only thing that really worries me is this whole plastic process, because I don't know what's going on, but it's not good. I feel we're way, way, way too slow on that. Like, especially given that we've got these machines. I mean, the machines just go zap. Right? Boom, done. Boom, done. But nobody's working on them. And I don't get it. I really don't. It just shouldn't happen like that. It just shouldn't. It's very, very weird and concerning to me. King Barbecues, though, not in good shape on the market, so we need to get rid of as many of them as we can right now. And we need to get more products underway. Now, metalworking seems to be calming down slowly but surely, and I think with the right prioritization we can probably get the barrel bots going, or at least that's what I hope. So I think we're going to go and get that underway now. Like, that was our long-term plan, and we will take care of it. Now, we already had this all done a while ago, but we're gonna have to relink some of these things just to make sure. Now, given that that assembly line is honestly very much not all too busy, we're gonna link it all on this line and just keep it all on one line. I think that may be the recurring thing that we do now, given the size of our assembly lines, just keeping the whole product assembly on one line just so things don't have to be moved back and forth by logistics employees. I think we can very much afford that, so we are going to go and do it that way. Now, other than that, we don't have anything new in terms of metal bending, I think. Like, wood, this could actually need reassigning. I'm not quite sure about that, so we're going to make sure to reassign that. Straight cuts should still be the same, and they are. This here needs to be reassigned because we have got multiple metal extruders at this point. And do we have more metal extrusion tasks? We do not appear to. Then we have got this, which I think, yeah, that's all taken care of, and it feels like it's about it. Nothing else that would be kind of crazy and standing out to me. So that's the way that we're going to do it. This thing here, also already nicely linked. So 6 barrel bots then. Let's execute that. Let's prioritize it to the max, and hopefully we can then do it in 4 days. If we can't, we've got this beautiful button down here. We can delay things for 24 hours now, and that should hopefully help us get that taken care of now, especially since we still had a delivery truck in there. That's not all too helpful for us, of course. But all the materials flowing into the factory, I hope people get to work on that, and as you can see, we are indeed nicely overshooting the target right there for a start. So that should hopefully be fine. We'll see once it gets to the bot testing facilities. I'm always kind of the most concerned about that, and we also kind of have to get rid of King Barbecues before the market phase ticks over, so we will actually do that real quick. The barrel bot's going along very nicely, I'll have to say, and it feels like plastic work is kind of catching up a bit. I'm not sure. Maybe the snowmobile was just kind of limited due to other things being taken care of slowly. I'm not sure how the whole batching mechanism works exactly, so that could have been part of the issue. I guess we will never find out. As long as it kind of stabilizes, I'm going to be happy, so we'll take it as is. I'm going to let this go down to like 1 hour, and then I'm going to sell all the King Barbecues I have at that point, which is now. Sell. There we go, and one is going to get sold for a lower price, which is going to be totally fine. As you can see, we're nicely making money again. I think with that delivery, we should be back at about 200k just within like half an episode. So I think that is pretty decent, and we're getting a phone call. Well, I mean, you can invest in that market. I don't care, because I just sold all of them. God, lucky. That could have been some bad timing for us right there. But very, very nice then. We avoided the market manipulation right there. Got all the assembly tables upgraded as well now. I think maybe 1 or 2 more machines to get right here for our plastic works. But other than that, the factory is pretty much maxed. So absolutely beautiful. A lot of projects coming in, back to a lot of profitability, and we're very much going the right way and beyond that. So pretty happy with the way this is all working out. I hope you all are as well. And as usual, if you are, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That would always help out a ton. And if you're new around the channel and would like to stay around for more videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below, as well as that bell icon to get updates whenever they come out. But with all that said, as always, everyone, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you'll have a great Sunday, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one very soon. Ciao.